So recently I was experimenting with how to make a naan bread, but with the discarded sourdough starter that I make with spelt flour. So I'm going to share with you my findings, and I originally made it with a soured milk, but today I'm going to try it with coconut yogurt and see how it turns out. So let's get mixing. Putting this sourdough starter in the bowl, this discarded starter, which is 120 grams or half a cup. I've got 120 grams or half a cup of coconut yogurt. And the first test I didn't have any yogurt in the house. So what I did was I had milk, and at the time it was regular milk, and I put a tablespoon of vinegar with it, just white vinegar, and rested it for 10 minutes. And that made it nice and thick like a yogurt. Now I need 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I just need my tablespoon. So that's all my liquids. This is spelt flour whole grain, 150 grams or 1 cup. And to make it a bit lighter and to give it more fluffiness, I'm adding potato flour, just half a cup or 80 grams. You can add white spelt flour, you can add rice flour, corn flour, tapioca, or you can just do it all whole grain. But just know that it will be slightly more dense. I need to add 3/4 teaspoon of salt. That's to taste. To help it go fluffy, because we're not using yeast, I'm doing a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, or bicarb soda, and a teaspoon of baking powder. And that's it. That's all the ingredients. So it comes together in about 30 minutes. I'm trying to make it now for lunch. And if you find that you've played around with your flour mix and it's a bit too dry, just add a little bit more of your yogurt. Or you can also add a little bit of water. I'm going to go in with my hands. I just need to move everything out of the way. So it's a really nice soft dough. Now I'm going to brush it with butter as it came out last time I made it, but I'm just going to grab my vegan butter out of the fridge. So I'm just going to divide this into 8 little pieces. Probably should have put some flour on my bench top. I always just use rice flour because it's nice and fine. So I'm going to divide it into roughly 8 balls. It doesn't need to be exact. And I can't count today. I just made it 6. I have been doing Swedish exams this week, so my brain has been in training for Swedish and not baking or filming. So I've finished my exams and now I'm trying to get back into filming again. Okay, we're just going to roll that into a ball. And then on the side here, I'll just move it into the film. I've got my fry pan already heating up with some oil, with some olive oil. If you've got a non-stick pan, don't add any oil. So I'm going to roll this one out first. And these make quite small breads. I just found they were nice and easy and light to eat. But if you wanted to make bigger ones or double the recipe for a family, feel free. It's not a very good round, but I'm going to go with it. I'm not going to roll it too flat. A little tip, instead of using oil, I'm just going to spray it with water on both sides before I cook it. Pop it into the pan. We let it bubble and then we flip it over. On the side here, I've got a plate ready with some paper towel, and I'm just going to cover that with a tea towel to keep it warm. I should have put my pan up a bit higher. I had it on low while I was talking, but I'll put it on higher. So we'll roll out the next one, ready and waiting. Now you can make these thin or thick. I found if they're a little bit thicker that you could actually cut them open like a pocket bread. That one doesn't look very smooth, so I'm just going to redo that one. Make it look a bit more presentable, not so rustic. Okay, I'm trying to work with my phone now, filming, because I've broken my camera. So it's a little bit trickier to get the angles, and I think I'm crooked. So I'm just flipping that one over. And what I should have been doing is I need to brush the bread with some of this butter as it comes out. And it's a little bit hard because I had it in the fridge. It's really quite difficult being a one-person camera person. Yeah, and I should have said in my notes on my computer, I've got that a foil works better than the towel. Okay, I'm going to keep cooking. Another tip is I probably should have said you could melt this if it was easier to spread on. I'm just throwing the brush in there and brushing it on from the hard butter. So that's my little stack of flatbreads. And I made them vegan because I didn't add any butter, and I brushed them with the vegan butter. So let's break one open and have a look. Actually, they're fluffier and softer than I thought. That's still really good. I have to check when they cool down slightly whether we can cut them open. Really tasty, slightly healthier with the whole grain spelt flour. Feel free to use white spelt flour if that's what you've got. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.